Welcome back to PC Architect, and we have some PCs to sell. And we actually got 3 of them, except we're ignoring one of them because I don't have enough storage. So let's sell. Don't remember what these two are. This is the high-end AMD. This is the second progression in the AMD system. This is the third step of evolution in the AMD systems, and a PC for the NVIDIA sponsor we did last time. So now we're going to sell these PCs. Yeah, those are good. And now we make the 4th step of evolution, which is AM3. And plus, let's check out the upcoming for 2010. Okay, we've got AMD Phenom 2 Dial Core 555. Some Intel Xeons coming up. The i3s have already come out. Sure, the i3s have came out. Pentium Dial Core E5500. Most people like to call them by Pentium. Phenom 2 6-core. F1 2 3-core i5 655K in May. There's another Phenom 2 6-core. And some more i7s too. And the Celeron E3500, so we can move on from our Celeron 450 and E1500 based systems. Finally, Pentium E5700, i3 Xeon Phenom 2 Dial Core, F1 2 Quad Core, F1 2 Tri-Core, Phenom 2 Tri-Core, Phenom 2 6-core. What about the GPUs that are coming this year? Okay, we have the HD 5550, the GTX 480, GTX 470, GTX 465, GTX 460, GT 420, GTS 450, GT 430, Quattro 4000, GTX 580, GTX 570, and Quattro 6000. And you won't believe me when I say this, I'm getting a new laptop tomorrow. Yeah. And there's also new hard drives coming out this year. Rather than the 1 terabyte one. 120 gigabyte, 1 terabyte, 960 gigabyte, Skygate Shark 8 terabyte, and 500 gigabyte SSDs. Skygate Shark is a mechanical hard drive though, and there's a motherboard coming in late March, and no PSUs. So let's get to building our AM3 system, aka the most powerful AMD system there. Oh wait, maybe it won't be the most powerful AM3 system. Again, only core 2 duos and in Pentiums. Only core 2 quad and Xeons here. But at least we do have DDR3 RAM, except we won't be using the 5970, which has 4 gigabytes of VRAM. So let's see if we have an AM3. Yes, and it can overclock too, which is good. We'll be living with 4 gigabytes of RAM, so the 5970 is gone from our system today. Our CPU cooler will be a repeat because there's only Intel cores and nobody likes that. No, wait, I don't want Crossfire today. Unless there is Crossfire. unless there is Crossfire. And how about a case? Do we have that at home? There's some. Yes, 3 of them in fact. So we can build 3 more PCs, including this one. For the PSU, we're gonna have to go online because I feel like 650 watts will suffice this time. I feel like 600 could suffice this time. And there's not a single one of that at the store. And same thing goes with the CPU. It will take 13 days to come. For the AM3. Can't find that at the store. The AM3. Gonna go have a simple gonna go with these CPUs. They're selling for expensive on Walmart. So we'll be sticking with the AMD Phenom Style Core 250U. I will try to use the most expensive parts I can gather at this time frame in the future. And what about the GPU? We only saw Nvidia ones at the store, and we don't want Nvidia. We want all AMD. We want all AMD besides the memory, besides the RAM. What is there? What is there by ADI or AMD? Okay, let's start with ADI. We will be heading out. We'll be walking away with the 6850 this time. And let's use 6 gigabytes of DDR. Let's use 6 gigabytes of DDR3, even though I already have 4 gigabytes already. No, I don't want the 4 gigabytes DDR2. I want the 2 gigabyte DDR3. And thankfully, it only cost $44 at the store online. So now we just sit and wait for our store to arrive. And what is the AMD sponsor? The 5th. So unfortunately, we will either build it on time or miss the sponsor. But I'm probably expecting the latter. Yeah, that's everything. That's everything we have. Turn up the music. So, but it has to be really quiet so that you can still hear me. And the music, well, it hasn't changed since June last year. So we can still use that. Oh wait, we already do have an AMD cooler, which is nice. And we can actually do Crossfire. Have the both. I'm gonna go with the cheaper option, so you already have this 2 gigabyte DDR3 and 6 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, I forgot to buy hard drives, which is most likely gonna be the purple one. Yeah, there it is, 1 terabyte WR purple hard drive. Other than the blue and red we used to get all the way back in 2009. No, wrong PC. And let's find a new hard drive. There it is. Now it is finished. Now, my friends, it is finished. Let's see if we have any other warnings when we try to go to the AMD sponsor. Yeah, let's go. Let's boost our GPU. My hands are cold. And as these PC Architect videos go on, I will gradually make them more and more high-end. Let's check out. On HD 4850 and Sempron with 2 GB of RAM. This is the exact same system, lower overclock. And this is it at stock. So yes, today we will be overclocking as soon as we get it. Hold on, let me close the garage. Let me close the garage door. Okay, now it's closed. Now we can record our overclock. First up is we try 5 times. Well, 2 if we fail. So let's attempt an overclock to 1.7 gigahertz. Oh, I can't believe that actually worked. We'll be overclocking to 1.7 and 1.8 gigahertz this time. That also works. We'll be only overclocking twice with the CPU. But can't believe 1.8 gigahertz also seems to work. But how about we overclock our GPU to 828 megahertz? That seems a little too much. So how about 802? That also seems to make a difference. It also seems to work. And again, we'll only be trying twice. And we'll be using this GPU to cool it down for overclock. So now we try the 828 megahertz overclock. And it does it quite well. Yeah, 828 megahertz. And let's try to overclock RAM since we can try again. To 1666 megahertz for the 2 gigabyte stick. For the 2 gigabyte stick. It also seems to work since without any issues. For the 4 gigabyte stick, and we can try twice, but I'm not going to boost it any further than that. Yeah, now we can have a better chance at winning the benchmarks. Let's go to the that's an economy one. Let's go to the math jar. Except mine is too expensive. How about we go to factor instead, because despite it being the most difficult benchmark this week today. And it's 3D rendering. 978. There they go, away with their sins. I'm in last place. We return from the older PC Architect series. So let's see what we need in order to reach his standards. Oh man, 16 gigabytes of RAM and Core i7. 16 gigabytes and a Core i7. So I hope we can do better. There's a one start line, which isn't that difficult. There's only like 4 competitors. Great. Now we can go to the gold mine. Go to the gold mine. And it's Bitcoin mining, so it'll more depend on the CPU. With 1.86 gigahertz. And we actually got first place. So we didn't win 3 benchmarks in a row like we did with the AMD, like with the AM2 AMD system. Except now we need to give this PC away. So there it goes in the trash. And that will be it for this video, and I'll see you next time.